Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It's the day of a day we call Saturday. And it would have been said, what's good, people? Oh, you know we got to do an exhale. Oh, one more time. Oh. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? I've been looking at this certain situation within someone that's on the internet, a rapper, and I was looking and I was going back and forth because whether I want to do, you know, a video on this or not, because I was kind of going between this one and another one, but we're going to stay on this one. His name is Kevin Gates. Did you hear what I said? His name is Kevin Gates, and he's been working through the internet as far as what he done as far as his sexual preference, which is women, which, anyway, that being said, but it's not only a certain sexual preference, it is someone who is in his family. Okay, I'm going to shoot the video over to you, and here it goes now.
Niggas be talking about, yeah, y'all look like brother and sister. Shit, no. I'm fucking the shit out, come to find out she my cousin, you heard me? But I ain't about to stop fucking with her. Shit, the pussy good and we click. Shit, I ain't grow up with you knowing you my people. I don't be tired. Man, y'all won't stay out my motherfucking business. So you mean to tell me if you been fucking with somebody for 3 months, you heard me, everything beautiful, and your grandmother come tell you one day, you know that's your cousin. Y'all done got the hard part out the way. Why fuck up a good thing?
I guess from 2006 to like 2008.
When did you find out that she was your cousin? When did your grandma tell you that?
I want to say like 3 or 4 months after dealing with her.
You continued having sex, right?
Like, what you mean? Of course.
I don't know. The of course is not my of course. I mean, I feel like you've probably taken some heat for this. Like, it didn't bother you at all?
Ma'am, let me tell you, let me be honest with you.
Ma'am.
Let me be honest with you. Me, if I'm ashamed, my grandmother taught me this. If you doing something you ashamed of, you ain't got no business doing it. You hear me? But on the Luca Brasi 2 project, I spoke about that situation, so a lot of people was asking me about it. Because like with my music, I tell a lot of true life events. I speak about a lot of things that actually occurred in my life. I mean, music is a release for me. It's like my diary.
So, at a point, you look at this woman you're having sex with and realize it's my cousin. And then you, I mean, I'm just interested in this. I'm not judging.
There's no judgment, but yeah, I mean, you had to know your friends.
Get a little bit weird.
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, Harvey. You're entitled to feel however you want to feel and not be judged for that because that's your personal opinion.
I'm not judging it, honestly. I'm just curious.
What about this? I know.
I'm curious if you looked at her differently or whether it's the same thing.
We got the hard part out the way, I guess.
You're good friends with her now, and suppose that you rekindle this and you end up wanting to get married. Would you have kids with her if that happened?
To be honest, I don't think I can have kids no more.
All right.
Okay, well that answers that.
Well, that makes it easy.
To be honest, because I just had 2 and I've been trying to go for 3 and 4, and it just ain't been working.
You saw that. I mean, the thing about it is that for looking at it from both sides of the coin, you know, he didn't know it was his cousin that he was having sex with, and you know they already had gotten into a relationship and stuff like that, and they already was doing busting back and forth. And he says that someone told them, you know, where he went, he was like, well, people were saying, you know, we look like we're related, but I've been in relationships with someone, and people said I look like I'm related to them too as well. And who knows, maybe we was, but maybe further down the road because we've been split up so much in the world we live in. Anyway, that being said. So, he found it as his cousin and stuff like that. Now, see, to me, once I found out, you know, I could always say what I would do and stuff like that, but it's almost like a hard situation because simple fact of the matter is like, if you really look at his shoes and stuff, he's already has history about it. You've been going to bed with someone, you've been breaking up with the person. I mean, reality is that you should just break it off, you know, and just say, you know what, I have to leave this person, even though I like them, I have to go. But once you get to that bond and that situation, I think it's a real hard situation because there are cousins that married cousins from what I hear down south, and whichever cousin was first cousin. People are doing what they want to do at the end of the day, but to me, I kind of get it, but then you know, when you think of reality of doing the right thing, you know, you got to let it go. And even if I found out that we were cousins, I don't think I would have told nobody. I would have took it to my grave. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, there are people doing a lot of more things that's, you know, into that. Hell, there are brothers that's sleeping with each other, and, you know, they've been doing it with each other for so many years, and at their brother's house, people are going to do what they want. It's just a lot of simple fact of the matter that everybody don't always tell. But I think the thing about it that gets everybody with him is that he's very arrogant about it. You know, I slept with my cousin, and I'm still going to sleep with her and stuff like that. You know, in the kind of way I'm going, But then the kind of way I'm thinking, is he doing this for publicity? Because if you think about it, everybody's talking about him now. I didn't even know who Kevin Gates was. I know who Kevin Hart was, but I didn't know who Kevin Gates was. But now we're talking about him, and, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, in the world we live in, negative attention will get higher ratings versus positive. If you notice, my ratings and my views is very, very, very low. And all I try to do is help people. But who cares? Because it's not negative enough. Anyway, that being said, but that's the world we live in and stuff like that. And I want to hear your opinion as far as, you know, what would you do if you was in a situation? Please don't talk about some, oh, I would just dissolve it. Now, you have to really think about this. How do you just walk away from it? Y'all done did everything. I mean, y'all done did everything, the dirty, and you're like, oh, can you imagine walking into the room? Oh, can you imagine her face? You know, he's putting it all out there blast. Everybody want to know who this cousin is and she from. I would be so mad at him if he put me out there like that, you know. But it is what it is, and I wouldn't want nobody to know. This is my personal opinion, you know. I've done a lot of shit in the dark, honey, but that's one of the things I took to my grave. But anyway, excuse me, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I want to hear your opinion on it. And just be honest. Don't be from your, well, society will feel this though, and I was brought up this way, and that's what. Let's do realistic terms. You actually with this person. Better yet, act like somebody you already been with before, and y'all been in a relationship and found that y'all were cousins. Probably say, I'm glad we related because I would never see the motherfuckers again. Anyway, that being said, I want to hear your opinion on that and see how it works with you. I'm sure it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Some of y'all going to be real, or some of y'all can just be fake about it. Oh, girl, I would just leave. Anyway, that being said, I'm not going to say I would just leave, but I think it would be kind of like a really problem once I find out. It would just feel awkward. I kind of think, with me per se, I kind of think I would just avoid them because I don't want to see them. It's like, oh God, what do we do? And he doesn't even care, but it is what it is. Different strokes for different folks. Anyway, that being said, I do have a Yahoo account that I put up there for people who want to talk to me and stuff like that and messaging me. It's the same thing as the YouTube channel. It's Raven Over, and it's all together. So it's RAVENOVAH, and it's on Yahoo Messenger just in case somebody want to talk to me, you know, one-on-one sometimes. You know, something much more personal, stuff like that. And I just put it up there for y'all, you know, for the ones who really don't want everybody to read what y'all put down there. And even though I put that up there, so that please, you nasty people, don't hit me up talking about something you want to pull your thing out and do camera, because I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to put it out there for people who just wanted much more of a personal talk with me and stuff like that. Anyway, I want to say hello, all the people, boom. I want to say hello, people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. You do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them.